Hello and welcome to another episode of Game Things. My name is Sho, and for this week's news, we have Kingdom Hearts 20th Anniversary. The announcement trailer was released on their official YouTube channel on April 10th, which is an event happened in Tokyo. First up on the list, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road will be finale of the series, coming free on iOS and Android. For those who are into the lore, this will be the 4th episode and potentially the last one, coming out in the month of August 2022. The next game that they showed is Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, another brand new mobile game set after the events of the previous game, Kingdom Hearts Union X. Unlike the previous game, Missing Link will be in 3D, comes with customizable characters, and the closed beta test will be live later this year in the selected region, again for both the iOS and Android. Okay, I get it. The mobile game market is hot, but some love for PC players doesn't hurt, right? Well, the last game that they showed us totally hit me with a surprise. It is Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, don't feel offended when I say this, but to me, the things that I love about Kingdom Hearts has always been the Disney characters, the theme of the game, the action, the gameplay, the voiceover, and the list goes on, with the last thing on the list being the story. I'm not trying to say that the story is bad, I'm only pointing out that from my personal view at least, this is a game where I just go in and expect to be amazed by everything that is happening on the screen, rather than focusing on the text. I've seen people who love this game because of the story, and I've also met with people who love the gameplay of the game more than anything else in the game. So to me, the story in this game has always been a cherry on top. If it's good, French kiss. And if it doesn't spark a flare, well, at least the gameplay was great. Despite the footage and gameplay shared in the announcement trailer is still in the development, it does look really good and promising. For more mentions on Kingdom Hearts updates in the future, be sure to follow us by clicking that subscribe button, and while you're on that, consider giving this video a like as well. One random thought, don't you think the narrator in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, 6 minutes and 40 seconds into the trailer, he kinda sounds like Levi Ackerman from Attack of Titan, doesn't he? Tell us what you think in the comment section down below. This year, Hello Neighbor 2, a stealth horror single-player adventure game, is coming this year on December 6th. The game will be released on Steam, Epic Game Store, the PlayStation, as well as on the Xbox. There has been multiple alpha versions of the game being released for players to try out. However, pre-ordering the game now will give the players access to the beta version of the game. Getting the deluxe edition will open the doors to more locations, and players can explore the different and unique traits of their lovely neighbors. The deluxe edition content includes 3 DLCs on the release date, namely Late Fees, Back to School, and Helicopter. Also, 5 days of early access to the game before the actual release date is also given to those who pre-orders. Not that it matters unless you are trying to be the quickest human in the world to release content. It is going to be a while before the game is out, so for those who wants to play the beta, consider pre-ordering it. Personally, I have enough neighbors to get along with, no rush in meeting new ones at the moment. And that is only until my curiosity piques once again. Speaking of curiosity, what do you think this week's Flash News would taste like? I hope it is everything but strawberry fried rice. Dying Light 2 New Game Plus mode will be arriving by the end of April with the upcoming patch. Basically, another reason to spend some of your already packed time playing web version of Tic-Tac-Toe to revisit Dying Light 2. The patch notes of the game will only be available around the same time as the new patch is live, again coming by the end of April. Up next, the Hunt Showdown event, Traitor's Moon, will be extended as the game faces issues like constant disconnections and bugs reported by the players since the event went live on 24th of March 2022. Crytek has made an apology on the issue and promised that the event will be further extended for another 4 days, lasting until April 18. For those who wish to get their hands on some spicy legendary skins, be sure to check out the game, as I believe there will still be just a little bit more time before it ends by the time this video is out. RimWorld, the same game that was covered by me myself, stating that it was previously banned in Australia by the Australian Classification Board. Right now, the Australian Classification Board has agreed to review its decision, and should there be a follow-up news, we will keep you posted. Again, for those who already had the game, then this shouldn't matter to you. Crystal Dynamics, one of the developer team involved in the previous development of the well-known title Shadow of the Tomb Raider, has come out and confirmed that the next Tomb Raider game will indeed be developed using the Unreal Engine 5. If for some reason you couldn't feel the excitement of the gaming community, perhaps you should give the Unreal Engine 5 demo on YouTube a watch. Also, if anything, we should feel grateful to all the young kids and teenagers who bought their fair share of V-Bucks to make this possible. Just like our sponsors. Just kidding, we don't have sponsors. And finally, you should definitely check out Rogue Legacy 2 if you haven't already. The game has been an early access title since 2020 on PC. Rogue Legacy 2 version 1.0 is officially launching on Steam, Epic Game Store, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, all on the same day of April 28th. Honestly, this game needs to come to the Nintendo Switch because it just makes sense to play on a handheld. I pray for all of us that the day can come soon. Another thing that can never come soon enough are the free games. Claim yourself a copy of Insurmountable and XCOM 2 on the Epic Game Store starting April 14, and the offer lasts until 21st of April. While I can't say much on Insurmountable, but XCOM 2 is a must try. I have to say, Epic hit home with the XCOM 2 free game big time. As for the game releases for the week, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is now on the Nintendo Switch starting 12th of April. It is hard to explain the game without really going through the story, but if you like stories and you like RTS, this is probably something you want to put in your buy list, especially if you haven't already played on the PlayStation. Cat Cafe Manager is releasing on the Nintendo Switch, Steam, and Epic Game Store on 14th of April 2022. Say no more. And lastly, if you have a friend who somehow bought the Give Me Your Money version of Back 4 Blood, the Tunnels of Terror DLC will be live starting 12th of April 2022 on the PS4 and 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Steam, and Epic Game Store. Only one of you in the party is required to own the DLC for the rest of your party members to play and enjoy the DLC. This DLC brings 2 new playable cleaners and 3 new readings. And if you find yourself having no hope in life, perhaps give the new No Hope difficulty a try. Basically a tier above the current highest difficulty level in the game. With that said, I myself too don't see any sign of hope of me continuing this episode. Give this video a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss our next episode.